blimey teddy, guys, $317.27. That's what happens when my son and I go shopping. He was fantastic to shop with. I would say, should I get this? And he'd say yes and put it in the trolley. When we got to the checkout, I was like, oh dear, that is a lot of money. But you can't take it with you, so we're going to enjoy money while we're here. So the first thing I want to share with you is these boots. So they're $10. They're a size 10. Now my son is actually a size 8 and his uncle got him some for his birthday. And I'll put them on the screen, the ones he got. But we just couldn't put his feet in. Like, it was just so hard to get them down and in. So yeah, we just couldn't do it. Whereas these, you kind of very much slip on. So we grabbed these, $10. They're a couple of sizes too big, but actually fit really well. And they are so warm. Perfect for winter. Going down the winter track. For Easter, I got pajamas for the kids, but I tended to get the cotton long sleeve ones. So I got us all some flannelette pajamas. So for my daughter, she's having unicorn ones, pink. Then, because the little guy was there, he chose sharks. He had an option in size 3 between sharks and dinosaurs, and he went with the sharks, and they say ahoy. Dave, now Dave has been complaining about the flannelette pajamas that he can buy. He's like, they're just so boring. He even had a bit of a look at if you could kind of create your own pajamas. He wanted ones with motorbikes on. It's just crazy that there aren't really nice designs for adults. And why aren't these shops doing matching ones? You know, you could do the matching kind of shark ones for the adults as for the boys, or the trucks, or dump trucks, or motorbikes, or pizzas. There's so many options, and I got in this color. So guys, if you know somewhere where they do fun men's flannelette pajamas, please let me know, because I know Dave would like something better than this. And then for me, the women's, I tend to find there's like stars or hearts. So I went with the stars. The kids' pajamas were $9 each, and the adults' ones were $15. You can see how this added up very quickly. Then we went into this section, and I've been wanting to get my son a nice doona cover, because the one he's using at the moment was Dave's, like when he had a single bed. Like, it's lasted so well, like it's obviously quality, but it's just not fun. It's just lines once again. So I recently saw on sale, someone shared, I'm pretty sure it was a Kmart or something like that. They had them for $8, and I was like, wow. This one was $15, and as you can see, I'll show you a close up. That is just a fun little boy's doona cover. So I'm so glad to get that. I feel like we went to too many sections in Big W. That's probably what undid us with the amount it cost. So I went into the lollies section, and I'll grab the 2 different lollies I got here. We got snakes, we got party food. And then I also picked up some hundreds and thousands. Love for you guys to share your thoughts below. So Dave and I have been having this discussion. For my daughter's birthday, I made fairy bread, but I used sprinkles rather than hundreds and thousands. And Dave's like, that's not fairy bread. And I was like, well, that's how my grandma did it. She would put a heap of butter and then sprinkles on it. It was absolutely delicious. I love it. I prefer sprinkles to hundreds and thousands. He's like, that's not fairy bread though. So what is it, guys? Do you have to have hundreds and thousands for it to be fairy bread? Let me know in the comments, guys. Then I went into a maternity section. I was talking to a mum recently at Kinder Pickup. She was kind of saying, oh, these days you don't really need maternity clothes. You can just wear oversized dresses and jumpers and this, that, and the other. And I say, you know, do what you want to do. I personally have been wearing my black maternity pants since 12 weeks. I just really found that my work pants were really irritating my Caesar scar. So by going into the comfy maternity pants, I just didn't have that annoyance at work. So for me, that worked. I also really love the options. I really enjoy being pregnant. I really enjoy watching my belly grow as the baby grows. So for me, I do really like maternity clothes. But I just want to say, do what you want to do. Okay, so I grabbed these maternity jeggings. Now, because I was with my son, I didn't bother trying any of these on. We just kind of put them in the trolley. So I will definitely try these on before I take the tags off and see if I'm happy or not. But this is a size 12 and it was $25. I also picked myself up some tracky pants. So these were $8.50. Last year, if you've been around for a year, I got the mustard ones and I love them. I wore them heaps. I wore them until they were completely pilly. And just well worn. So I grabbed some more, $8.50. They're not maternity ones. I just wanted to get some tracky pants. The next top I got is a maternity hoodie. So this was $30, and this is a size 10. And what it's got is it's got a zip on the side, so you can just open up and breastfeed. For my other two kids, I've breastfed. I hope to do that again, or working out. I feel like third time round, my breasts just remembered what it was like to breastfeed, and they have just got so big in preparation for breastfeeding. So I picked that up. I wanted to get another jumper, so I picked this one up. It's got a zip, it's medium, it's a nice kind of pinkish color. I just wanted something a little bit different to my normal sweatshirts that I tend to wear with like Bless Mama and Hope. So I picked this one up. I feel like I'm in my 30s buying something like this, you know, really practical, nice and warm, nice color, but yeah, just practical. I also picked up some Bond socks because I keep wearing Dave's. I went past the jock section and he chose some Lightning McQueens. So we've got those ones. And I picked up this long sleevey, $12. It's for a bump. But I really do like the color. It's really beautiful. I think another reason why I really love the maternity clothes is they do really show off your bump. With my first pregnancy, I didn't have a big bump. I had small, healthy babies. When I was going on maternity leave and I was telling people at work, some of them were like, what, you're pregnant? Oh, you can't tell. So my first pregnancy experience was people kind of commenting constantly that I had a little bump, and oh, what, you're pregnant? You wouldn't know. So I think that's another reason I really love the maternity clothes that accentuate the bump and the baby growing. Then I just got a plain one, no maternity. It's one of their basic ranges, and I managed to pick it up for $4. So it was $6 in teal, and then they minus $2. So $4, awesome. The other thing I picked up for $4 is these little shoes, little slip-on shoes. I don't have any slip-on shoes with the toes covered. I've just kind of got sandally ones. So I picked these up for $4. Here's another basic long sleevey for $4. And then I picked up this top for my son, $2.50. It was the cheapest item I bought at $2.50. If you guys don't know, we're having a baby girl. So I went to the baby girl section and just picked out some things. And this is where my son was helpful, I suppose you could say. He just kept saying yes. And then he started picking clothes himself. So this is what he picked for her. It's 2 zeros. It's like a 6 months one. And it was $7. And it's kind of it's an all-in-one basically, but it'll cover up her nappy. So that was his choice. And then I've got 3 zeros here, and this was $3, and it is a free spirit. So my other two kids, when they were born, were both 6 pounds. They were both 2.8 kilos. Dave, when he was born, was 5 pounds, 11 or something. So we have cute little healthy babies, but Dave is not big. The midwives spend a lot of time talking about this during the pregnancy, especially my second. They spent a lot of time talking about whether the baby was malnourished or just low weight for gestational age. And like I said, Dave was 5 pounds 11, so the genetics are there. It's just kind of what happens. But they come out healthy, they meet their milestones, so we're not concerned. But it does mean that I buy clothes that are 5 zeros because they're 2.8 kilos when they come out. It'll be interesting to see what this little girl comes out at, but they're already talking about her being on the lower percentage. But do you know what? Someone's got to be there. It's a range. We're not all in the middle. I picked up these cute little ducks. These are 5 zeros, and they talk about being an early baby. We also grabbed a little farm scene. I picked up a jumper and I went with 3 zeros. I remember my daughter had one in 3 zeros, and she had a beautiful pink one, and she wore it so much. It was so good. It's a Bonds little sweatshirt. It says Bonds on the top. It's just kind of very much a natural color. It's just so soft and so nice. Speaking of Bonds, I absolutely love their zippies. I've kept some from the other kids, just love them so much. And they had a sale on, so you can get Bond zippies when they're 40% off. I think I picked these ones up at, and it's worth doing that. I don't pay full price for them. And this is 4 zeros, but isn't the color just gorgeous? But as you can see, like, how big is that compared to the 5 zero one? So Bonds, I do find, you know, are quite big, so they last a long time with the kids. And then I grabbed this one, beautiful bright colors, and this is 3 zeros. And these are 4 zeros, and they're calling this for a new baby, so up to 4 kilos. And it has got just gorgeous little birds on it. And don't worry, we did get some pants, so we went to the pants section and this is what my son chose, which is these nice little navy ones with the ruffly bottom, and this is in 3 zeros. And then I picked up this gorgeous little deer one. This is 4 zeros, and I will be going to town with baby's clothes. My mum's not here, if you don't know. She passed away last year, so she's not here to buy all these clothes that she bought for the other kids. So I will be just going to town, enjoying myself, buying beautiful clothes for my little girl. And this one here is a 5 zeros, and it's cute. It's a really kind of Australian kind of theme. It's got magpies, kookaburras, just gorgeous, and it just opens like this, and then it's got studs on this side. Now I did find some long sleeves, but had buttons. No, my other kids, just doing a button when they're a baby, nah, not worth it. Oh, I really like the ones where you can just slip over their heads. So guys, that's what I got. That is how we managed to spend $317 on all that stuff. So thanks heaps for watching, guys. Bye.